Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm Akeem, and in today's Fix for Entertainment news, the Joker is having his baby. You heard right. The Penguin HBO Max series gets a production date, and will The Last of Us HBO series be adapted well past the video games? Well, let's find out, and let's drop it. DC Comics writers are whipping up some weird plots with the latest issue of Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing. Now, in issue 4, writer Matthew Rosenberg wrote a story that saw the clown prince of crime giving birth to a miniature version of himself. Yeah, now it all happened after a confrontation the Joker had with Zatanna after his attempt to steal Gotham's water supply. Now, Zatanna decided it'd be best to cast a spell on Joker where no one would ever have his baby. But the Joker doesn't have a baby, so that particular spell put one in him. An OBGYN looks up the Joker's pee hole, miffed at what he saw, and the Joker throws up some brown substance that morphs into a hideous creature that looks just like him. Now, this is top tier writing and storytelling here, comic book fans. I'm kidding, it's not. It's dumb and I don't like it. Is this what DC Comics is all about these days? Instead of canceling TV shows and movies, David Zaslav needs to take a look at what's going on between the pages of DC Comics and have James Gunn try to flesh out what's going on over there, because it's looking like the Wild Wild West right now. Now, I'm not sure if a plot like this is really gonna sell or resonate with longtime fans of the franchise or the Joker character. I mean, it makes you wonder if DC cares about fans and making money, or more about sensationalism to get the internet talking.
It's not about money, it's about sending a message. Everything burns.
Yeah, and at this particular rate, you'll likely burn down the entire DC Comics foundation with plots like this. Now, hopefully this will be the last time we see Joker Jr., but it likely won't be. And we'll have to wait and see. Also, Arnold Schwarzenegger did it way better.
I'm pregnant.
Now, in more exciting DC news, Colin Farrell confirmed both the start date of production and shooting length for the upcoming HBO Max Penguin series. Now, this all happened while talking to Variety, where the actor confirmed that production on the Batman spinoff will begin in February, lasting for about 5 to 6 months. Now, it's exciting to hear that the series is still on track and didn't go the way of the other DC HBO Max properties in the Bat family, like the Batgirl movie. Now, as of right now, both the Penguin series and Arkham Asylum series are slated for release on HBO Max based on the Matt Reeves Batman universe. And finally, if you're hoping HBO's The Last of Us series will extend well beyond the 2 video games, well, I've got some unfortunate news for you. It won't. Now, according to showrunner Craig Mazin and series creator Neil Druckmann, they're both on board to sticking closely to the storylines created in both Part 1 and Part 2 of the video game series. Now, speaking with The Hollywood Reporter, Druckmann said, quote, "We have no plans to tell any stories beyond adapting the games." And Mazin chimed in by saying, quote, "We won't run into the same issue as Game of Thrones since Part 2 doesn't end on a cliffhanger. I don't have any interest in a spinning plates go on forever show. When it becomes a perpetual motion machine, it just can't help but get kind of stupid. Endings mean everything to me." Now, he pretty much just described The Walking Dead and how it seems as though that particular franchise is showing no signs of ending well beyond its source material. Now, it's good to have a solid ending and leave fans satisfied that they were there to experience it for what it was. I love The Walking Dead, don't get me wrong. However, it started to veer far from the source material, but at that particular point, I was too invested in the established characters to give up watching. Now, The Last of Us hits HBO January 15th. And that about does it for your entertainment fix for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thank you so much for watching. Now that you're caught up on today's episode, please check out our previous one. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.